you find yourself lost in Irvingland. Last time, a cosmic storm was coming. True to form, Dr. Smith failed to set out some arresters that were designed to protect the ship from such things, and Penny is still out there. So Dr. Smith gets to go find her and bring her back. She's looking at a huge mirror that just sort of appeared, and when she and Dr. Smith have to take refuge from the storm under it, the mirror appears to come to life. John finds them just as the storm passes.
Hey, where'd that old mirror come from?
It's just an old piece of trash that someone left behind. But any port in a storm, you know.
That frame, it looks like metal. Lucky it wasn't hit. See, we have no idea of knowing what cosmic bolts do to strange metals.
But it's only worthless tin and lead. Both very poor conductors.
Smith is up to his usual tricks again, because last time he declared that it's solid platinum, worth a fortune back on Earth, and he's still thinking like he's back on Earth, or at least he's thinking like he intends to be there sometime soon. How he figures to lug something that size to the ship and take it back to Earth without the others knowing, I doubt he's thought that far ahead. He's just seeing dollar signs. But while the sky is fairly calm, it's time to get back to the ship. Most mirrors don't do that. Next morning, Smith is gathering tools to go cut some of the platinum off the mirror frame when Don catches him.
We missed you at breakfast. We thought maybe you weren't awake yet.
Awake? Oh, Major, if only I could sleep. All night, tossing and turning. You know how delicate my back is. Oh, the pain, the pain.
Not to worry, Don has the perfect cure for your delicate back.
A shovel.
Shovel? Now, please, Major, I have other important plans for today, and you know I'm not feeling very well.
Well, see, you tie yourself up with it vertical like this so it keeps your back straight.
Last night, Dr. Smith, we almost lost our lives because of you. So you're going to make up for it. You're going to install every one of those storm arresters in exactly the places I told you to. And you know what? You're going to do it before nightfall. Because if you don't, I am personally going to use this shovel to dig a hole for you.
But with Dr. Smith, it's never that easy.
Oh, Dr. Smith, have you seen Penny?
What?
Oh.
What? No.
Well, wait a minute. Here, let me help you. These things are all slipping.
Really, madam, with everything else I have to do, I simply don't have time to tend to the children, too.
Well, I'll find her. I guess she must have run
Penny?
off somewhere.
Did you say Penny?
Yes.
After we milk that gag a little more, he's off with a spring in his step. Do they really think he's that excited to install those arresters? Pay attention to the questions he was asking.
Indeed. Madam, I challenge being forced to act like a beast of burden. How dare they? Oh, good heavens, what in the world is this?
It's called a tree, and you lost a fight with it.
Oh, be careful.
Get away from that mirror. It's my mirror and my platinum.
And when was that decided? As I recall, Penny found it, so if it belongs to anybody, it's hers.
Oh, it's wonderful. A full-length mirror, just what we needed. Which reminds me, you promised you'd help me fix my hair. Oh, no, not again.
Penny gets annoyed with the way Judy fusses with her hair and her face all the time.
I'm gonna cut all my hair off, just like Will. Go ahead, be ugly. Who cares?
And there it is, the big lie that we've been telling women since time immemorial.
I'm sorry. It's just that I wish you'd fix yourself up once in a while.
Why? What needs fixing? Says who? Who decided and who appointed them to do so?
I don't like to see you going around acting like a boy. You know what I mean. What's wrong with boys? Oh, nothing. But you could be so beautiful. Look. You are so beautiful.
Then if she's already so beautiful, why does she need fixing? This is the lie that we tell our women from the day they're born. Your face isn't good enough the way it is. It never will be. You'll need multiple thousands of dollars of artificial products to make it acceptable. If you choose just to be yourself, nobody will like you. It doesn't matter what your face actually looks like, it's no good. You have to draw a better one. How oppressive is that? Societal expectations are some of the biggest ways that we keep women down. You have to look a certain way. You have to talk a certain way. You have to dress a certain way. And all the while, you can't make waves or society will ostracize you. When you hit your head on the glass ceiling, just grin and bear it and go put on some more makeup because you're starting to get ugly again. And that's not to mention the fact that they are the only people on this planet. They're lost in space. So who cares? This is home. At home, you should be free to be yourself. Period.
Why? Why is all that goop so important anyway?
Well, you are growing up.
So what? Why can't I be the way I am? Maybe I like the way I am. Maybe I'll stay this way forever.
Judy's what we call a girly girl. Penny isn't. Penny's preferred field is botany. That means plants. Plants mean dirt. Dirt means getting dirty and enjoying it. Both are okay. Too bad Judy hasn't figured that out. Hello, Michael J. Pollard. The following year, 1967, he would become famous as the little so-and-so that betrayed Bonnie and Clyde. Right now, we're not sure what he is. When the girls are gone, Dr. Smith comes along to get some of his platinum from the mirror.
But here you still are, my beautiful treasure. Platinum. Ah, yes, platinum at, let's say, $500 an ounce.
Apparently, he has to seduce it first.
Now, let's get to work.
Come back here! Come back here, you simian simpleton! Come back here at once, you hear? Where are you, you dreadful creature?
Maybe he should try getting cuddly with Debbie to get his tools back. Debbie has made a big circle and is back at the mirror. It's starting to emit smoke. Debbie's native to this planet. Does she have any idea what a banana is?
There you are. Give me that.
If she doesn't, she's about to find out. Smith is instantly hysterical, and when Debbie comes back out munching the banana, he faints.
Judy? What's the matter with Penny?
She's not crying, is she?
No, she's just lost to the world. I asked her what time it was, and she said maybe I left it in the control room.
Why should she be crying?
Oh, it's all my fault. You know how she acts sometimes, like a tomboy, and...
You said something about it.
You didn't have the good sense to let her be herself, and now she's depressed.
Come on, show me. What's the matter? Something wrong? Look, hon, I've got a little silver bell. Come on.
Or maybe she's over it. She finds Dr. Smith in the middle of another pity party. He's convinced he's losing his mind, but he's so wordy about it, Penny gives up and goes to the mirror.
No, Debbie, I don't want to play faces now. I want to know where you got this. Oh, come on. Show me. Show me where you got this. Well, Debbie. Debbie, show me where you got this. Come on, take me there. Oh!
You did ask.
Where am I? Debbie? What was that?
Wherever this is, Penny has had enough.
Dr. Smith! I'm in here! Dr. Smith!
Hallucinations, exhaustion, the pulse, the clouded eyes, the coated tongue. Yes, that's what it is. Oh, dear. I'm even sicker than I thought.
Too bad the only hero nearby is Dr. Smith, whose only concern is himself, as always. Penny might as well explore. Before long, someone starts talking to her as though he's playing a hiding game.
Here. It's mine.
You're just a boy.
What's the matter with that?
He won't give her a name, and she says, then tell me how to get out of this cave.
This isn't a cave. This is the whole world. That's what it is.
Well, then I'll just have to find my own way out.
There's no way out, Penny.
He knows her name because he's been watching her through the mirror. She's appalled.
What's the matter? Don't you want to see any more faces?
I think I'd prefer to see the Jupiter too, thank you.
Oh, all right. Come on, I'll show you.
Note that he didn't say he'd take you to the Jupiter 2, he just said he'd show it to you. And that's what he's doing.
Mom!
Hey, what do you want to see next? Hey, no kidding, before, did I say something wrong?
I'm done!
Of course not, silly. It's just what you didn't say. That's all.
Done!
I've been here forever.
Forever! Judy! Done!
You didn't say anything about this.
I'm never sure if Don really is that clueless or if he just likes to mess with her. The way she obsesses over her hair, I'd be inclined toward the latter. They can look through any mirrored surface to see the outside world, but they can't interact.
What are you so sad about? You said you wanted to have fun. Well, you can have all the fun you want in here forever. Hey, would you like to go look out some more mirrors? If you hunt around long enough, you could find any mirror anywhere.
Anywhere? Even back to Earth?
Sure. Come on, let's go.
In here, he never has to grow up. He can stay this age and have fun forever. But his ideal world has a flaw. He's the only one in it. It gets lonely. That's why he brought Penny in.
What's the matter with you? Out of all the humans I've ever watched, not that I usually go in for that type of thing, for when I have nothing else to do, but you know what I thought? I thought that you'd be different from everybody. And then what happens? All you do is go around crying like a sick kitten. You know, I'm sorry I brought you here.
So go put her back. Dr. Smith finally decides that Penny was playing a prank on him, so he's going back to the mirror to get his platinum and find her so he can give her a severe talking to.
I'm looking for my cannon.
Cannon?
Yeah. It's a shiny gold rod that shoots cosmic particles. I've never really used it, but I think it'll stop him if he gets through.
Him? Get through?
Yeah, see, when all the bells go off, that means that it might be that hairy thing that lives down below.
Okay, this place has two flaws. It's lonely and there's a hairy thing living down below. Outside, Dr. Smith is talking non-stop to a Penny who isn't there. He says, fine, you're playing a trick on me with the mirror. Watch this.
This is not magic. This is reality.
He's right, this isn't magic. It's some kind of alien technology.
Over here.
I wanted to be sure we get a good image of that thing, because best I can tell, it's Cookie Monster with an eyeball on a stick. He tells Penny to run from it, but she runs into something much worse.
Dr. Smith!
Now, my dear, I'm not angry anymore.
It's coming! It's coming!
No, you see, I understand all this now.
Jonathan, let go of me! Run!
No, my dear. I will not run from my own nightmares.
Of course, the self-proclaimed greatest mind in the universe thinks he's the center of the universe.
How did he get in here? Did you let him in here?
No, of course not, my boy. I'm the one who let you in. Don't you understand?
He's goofy. Come on, let's get out of here. He'll spoil everything.
Penny can't figure out what's wrong with Smith.
I'm dreaming, don't you see? All of it. You, the bloop, this ridiculous mirror.
Well, that's no dream.
Smith says, of course it is, and I want to get a good look at it. Penny can't convince him that he hasn't gone round the bend, which just proves how far around the bend he is. More precisely, how far up his own hipster he is.
Mars. However did I think of such a thing? Hush now. There's no need to overdo this. Oh, what a fantastic imagination I do have.
Even that warped bucket of nonsense you call a mind couldn't conjure that up, Smith. He refuses to believe it's real, but starts begging someone to wake him up. Penny is looking for that cannon the boy mentioned.
You're not supposed to kill the hairy beast. You're supposed to stay here with us. It's fun to be chased. Don't you want to have fun?
No, it's gonna hurt Dr. Smith!
What difference does that make? spoil everything. It's supposed to stay just the way it is. That's the way it's supposed to be forever.
Supposed to be forever.
But she didn't sign up for it, and neither did Dr. Smith.
Hurry, Dr. Smith, hurry!
Give me that gun. Now, where are you, you dreadful beast?
Oh, hurry!
Come out, wherever you are. Come out, wherever you...
That was weird. No matter how many times he shoots it, that happens. Every time it's a reflection, nothing more.
This gun is useless, my dear. Absolutely useless. It must be part of your dream. A man of my intelligence could certainly...
Dr. Smith, where'd you go?
Yeah, Wile E. Coyote super genius there still thinks he's dreaming the whole thing. Penny realizes that shooting the cannon into his reflection got him out of there. She can get out the same way, and so can her friend.
You could come and live with us. Oh, and you'd love my whole family, and they'd all love you.
I don't believe you.
And they wouldn't make you do jobs or studying or washing your face, at least
can't
not
go.
at first.
No.
You wouldn't even have to grow up if you don't want to, at least a little bit at a time.
I don't believe you.
Oh, please, boy, and you can't stay in this awful place forever.
She's not listening. He said he can't go, but it's clear he can't stop her.
You. Yes, you, my fine mirror. You started all this.
No, Dr. Smith, don't do that.
Platinum? Ah, nothing but a glare that sets people dreaming. I'll put a stop to you once and for all.
Leave it to Smith to blame the inanimate object for what he thinks was a crazy dream he had. How the one could affect the other, don't bother him with details. Penny realizes they're going to have to hurry because Dr. Smith is an idiot.
I'll go first, and then you follow.
Penny.
Do just what I do. Shoot into your reflection.
If she had paused 3 seconds to listen to him, she could have saved a lot of heartache.
But I can't. I don't have any reflection.
That's why he's stuck in here, whoever and whatever he is, and Penny will never know.
Where on earth did you come from?
Oh, no, Dr. Smith, don't. Please don't. He won't be able to get out.
What are you talking about? You silly
Oh,
child!
Dr. Smith, please come back. He won't be able to get out. Dr. Smith!
I'll fix your dream.
Penny is despondent. As far as she knows, Smith condemned her new friend to eternity in there alone.
What do you suppose will happen to him, Mom?
Well, I don't really know him well enough to say.
But it did happen, just as I said. It wasn't a dream.
I'm sure it happened just the way you said it did.
Good thing she's not being patronizing. And now it's time for this week's lesson in perpetuating stereotypes.
Mom? What do you suppose my hair would look like if I put it on top like this?
Well, now, what brought that on?
Well, I mean, we do have to grow up sometime, don't we?
And growing up means fussing over your hair all the time the way Judy does, even though you're on an alien planet and nobody gives a hoot. The women's movement hadn't really begun yet, and this was the typical picture of what a girl should grow up to be. I was in 7th grade when this aired, and my school had an electronics club that I couldn't wait to join. There were 6 other boys and 1 girl in the club, and every day after school when we were in there working on our projects, the other girls would razz this young lady mercilessly about being in the electronics club. That wasn't a thing for girls, everybody knew that, and eventually they shamed her out of the club. She was doing well and had a knack for it, but she couldn't take the peer pressure. Who knows what the world lost there? Thankfully, we won't hear any more about this, and Penny will be her usual self again, so I guess I can turn rant mode off. Somebody or something has been snitching vegetables from the garden, and Dawn's hunting knife is missing. In typical fashion, Dr. Smith has gone miles overboard with an elaborate trap to catch the thief. He and Will are going to camp out and wait to catch whoever or whatever it is.
Ah, let me help you with that, my boy. There. Now the other. There. Yes.
Thanks.
Why does Will keep going along with these insane schemes?
Dr. Smith. Dr. Smith, wake up. There's something coming into the campsite.
Call me when breakfast is ready.
Dr. Smith, hurry up. He'll get away.
What? Ooh. Oh.
For some reason, he set the lights to turn on 25 seconds after the alarm sounds. So for that 25 seconds, you know there's something there, but you've left yourself blind. Greatest mind in the universe.
Look. There it is. I think. Where are those blasted lights? I can get a good shot at it now.
No, Dr. Smith, don't! It's not an animal.
What?
I suppose I should comment on Smith hiding behind Will, but it's such an in-character move it shouldn't surprise anybody. Dr. Smith's nature is well established and he's not about to change or even flex the least little bit. He lives for himself and has no morals beyond self-service. But that looked an awful lot like a young boy about Will's age, so if he's any good with that spear, I have a feeling he'll hit what he aims at, and it won't be Will. I'll see you next time you find yourself lost in Irvingland.